Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Today I am going to start a new journal for myself. I wanted to make one of these for quite a while, so I'm going to do it. Have you heard of the December? You probably have, I'm sure you have. It's something that Luise Heinzl and 49 Dragonflies do every year. If you haven't heard of it, you've got to go check it out. I will put links below to each of their channels just in case you haven't heard of it. If you haven't, you're going to be addicted to their channels real quick like. But they do it every year, and every single day of December they have tutorial videos, and they are amazing. And the last 2 Decembers I haven't been able to really participate because they've just been crazy Decembers for me, especially last year. After my husband's accident, I was not even able to keep up with life in any way, shape, or form, let alone get in here and do anything. I think I got 3 of the things done. And I had my December daily book that I worked in, but December is not really about doing Christmas stuff. They don't really do anything Christmas. They just have these tutorials for you to do stuff, and it's everyday stuff. It's not necessarily Christmas, although you can make it Christmas if you want to. So this year I wanted to be ahead of the game, and I wanted to get me a journal ready that I can work in, and I want it to be a journal that I can keep on using when it's over, and something that I would really like. So I'm going to make me a journal, and I haven't made a journal except for the Little House on the Prairie journal in a very long time, and I made that several months ago, and my brain is kind of like I don't really remember how to make a journal. So we're going to struggle through this together. Now, this is what I want on the front of my journal. I'm not going to make a pattern journal like everybody else makes, where it's just a real thin, journal, because I won't be able to get everything in it. So this is going to go on the front of my journal. I'm going to make my journal kind of like I do my Little House on the Prairie journals, with fabric and all that stuff. So I had to find me a box. I had this, luckily I had this tucked away because we don't have any cereal boxes in the house. We don't, this little tool is fabulous. If you have trouble like opening things, this is perfect. I get those at the Amish store. I love them. We don't really buy cereal much anymore, so I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? But I found this one, I had it tucked away. It's obviously old, it's a winter. I used to eat a lot of this stuff, but I don't anymore, and then I found out it's not even really good for you. So, you cut on the side where it's put together, where the box is put together. You don't want to cut the other side, because the other side is going to be your spine, where it's not put together. Because this side wouldn't stay together very well for you. So I got out my trusty old guillotine. It's probably dusty, because it's been underneath my table, and I didn't even think to dust it off. I have to get way back under my table to get it out. I can't use this for paper anymore because I ruined it doing these things. Right about here, somewhere about here, it won't cut thin paper anymore. Yep, I ruined it. I didn't know you could run a guillotine, but apparently you can. So, just a warning. You can do it. It will stop cutting your thin paper. Put thin paper in there, it just stops right about right here, somewhere in here. It just stops cutting it. It says, no, I'm not doing that. So I'm going to cut off all the edges, and then I will start trying to figure out the sizes. I'll tell you, we're just starting, and I have no idea, like, sizes or anything. I just thought we'll do this together See, it's stopping on me. That one spot. Okay. Let's see. What I need to do, I'm going to cut this off here. I'm going to turn it over. And do it from this side. It's not exactly the same, but that's okay. Well, I have to trim it down, so it'll be okay. Now that I got the bulk out of it, I may be able to get it all the same. Yeah. Okay, let me put this up. So, let's turn it this way so that I can see. I'll set this off to the side for a minute while we figure out the sizes. Oh, I forgot the lace that I want to use on this, because I want to figure that in on what I'm doing here. I'll be right back. Just 1 second. It's right on my kitchen table. I'm in the process of dyeing my papers. I found a much easier way to dye my papers. I don't like stick them in the tub and dye them with stuff and then stick them in the oven and do all that, or have stacks of papers drying and all that. I just make this, I put a towel down on my table, and then I have those cutting sheets from Dollar Tree, you know, and I put them on there, and then I spray them with my tea. I have a spray bottle with tea in it. I use black tea. I like that that British tea that starts Taifu. I love that tea. It's really good. I spray them, and then I put the fan on them. They dry in about 20 minutes, and then I do the next set, and it gets done so much faster and so much neater, and it's not a pain. Ooh, that one's torn, so I will have to. I hope these are the same. Yeah, they are. They're the same. So, see, I want to use this on the edge. And I want to make my book big enough that this can be on the edge here. I'm going to have to put something else over it. Okay, let's see. So, oh, I'm going to have to cut, I got to cut some more off it because that's damaged. It's been wet and I don't want that. It looks like it got wet at some point. So we're going to cut a little bit more off of this. Oh shoot, I have the thing to guard it. That's the other thing about this thing. I put it way underneath my desk because this guard doesn't stay. It doesn't stay very well, and I don't want any of my grandkids getting a hold of this thing. Cut a finger off. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Okay, so this, I'll put this down because, so I want to leave myself a little bit of room. And leave myself a little bit of room over here because I'm going to sew around all this. And I kind of want my fabric to show. I'll show you the fabric that I'm going to put on the outside. I had a hard time choosing fabrics. Oh, where's the rest of my fabric? Are you kidding me? Is that all I got is sleeves? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, all I could find was sleeves. I thought, no, that won't work. I gotta have more than sleeves. This is my fabric. Yeah, I got plenty. I got plenty. And I think this will go okay. I had a hard time figuring out what fabric to use. I also have this sheet. And I think it looks pretty, but I think the blue just really picks up. Because if you put this, if you put this next to it, it just doesn't do anything. I mean, it's the right era, you know, this is like the 60s, 70s. So it's the right era, but it doesn't do anything. It just doesn't do anything. I will use that sheet throughout the book. But this, when you put this up to it, it just, I really like it. It really brings out the blues. It doesn't clash. I have one blue that I really, really liked with it, but it clashed so bad with this blue. So I think that's it. I got this. I didn't go ahead and dig out the sheet. I made these strips with my sheets one time, and this box was on top of my storage out there. And I do like this, but again, it just doesn't do anything. But I will use this sheet in here too somewhere. Now on the inside, where you know it's not going to clash with anything, I'm going to use this fabric. I love this fabric, and that's going to be on the inside. You know, that's the right era too. So now we'll get back to deciding the size. I need a drink. I've yapped so much already, I need a drink. Okay, so I think, let me get my ruler out here. I think I will leave 3/4 inch on that side. I'm going to use a marker to mark this. Where's my Sharpies? Well, there's a green Sharpie. Maybe that'll work. And then one, two, right here. That's not working. Oh, maybe it did. Right there for that side. And then 3/4 on that side. I guess that was 3/4. I don't think it was. Quarters there, and then I can tuck this in real good. I know what I should have done. Okay, because I wasn't sure that it was 3/4. So I got 3/4 there. 3/4 there. Ugh, out of room. 3/4 there. Yeah, I had it right. Okay. I was doubting myself. And I'm using this side because I'm going to be using batting on this, and so it will cover up all the stuff. And on the inside, I'm not using batting. So that's why I'm doing it on this side. Okay, so we're at 3/4 on this side. And 3/4. This needs thrown away. I'm going to throw that marker away. Can I see my mark? I can see it well enough to do it though. Okay. That marker is just done. Oh. Okay, so maybe we will cut. Oh, you know what I did? Yeah, I got it fixed. Okay. I was thinking I didn't cut off that wet side, but I did. Thank goodness, because see, I would have just messed it up. Oh, I cut a little below the line, but it'll be okay. about right. That should be about right. See how, yeah, that fits on there really good. I like that because I want extra room. I want the fabric to show a little bit. Okay, now, to cut down the batting. I'm gonna turn my fan around. I'll be right back. It's getting hot in here. Trying to turn it down to low so you wouldn't have to listen to it. And I kept turning the oscillate on and off, on and off. And I was like, why is it this? Turn it down low. Turning the wrong button, silly. So weird. Like today it's 90 degrees out. It's fall, y'all. It's fall. And tomorrow it's going to be 93. And I saw that Wednesday it's going to drop down to 79, I think. And then after that it's going to start dropping down to the middle 70s. Finally. And then watch, we have our big fall color drive. Oh, I'm not over far enough. Oh, poo. I'm going to have to remark that line over there. October, we have our big fall color drive. And it'll probably be like 40 degrees this year because we've had it, you know, our second summer already because it got cool there for a little while. So watch, it will be freezing cold for our fall color drive. And we'll all be going to our yard sales like, whoa. It seems like it's either hot for that weekend. It's always the third weekend in October. It's either hot or freezing cold. It's very rare that it's just a lovely 70 degrees or 70, you know, mid 70s or something. Or even 60 something, you know. We take that, just a coat and, you know. But it seems like it's one or the other. It's our second summer or it's, I mean, we used to always call it Indian summer, but I don't know what to call it now. So I just call it second summer. That other summer that we get. What's going on with my fabric scissors? But they're not cutting very well, and I've only used them on fabric. Unless my grandkids have used them on something I didn't know it. But I told them all, don't use those scissors. And they know Grandma's fabric scissors are fabric scissors. They know about the one that my sewing machine, and they know about these. And they know I mean business. Don't you, kiddos? I don't know if our newest one knows I mean business. She hasn't been around much, but my youngest one that would have been in here with her, she knows Grandma means business. I need to get more batting. This is the last of my batting. I love the feel of a journal with this. It's just a thin batting, but I love how it feels on a journal. I'm sorry, I just got the sniffles today. Allergies, allergies, allergies. Oh, I didn't have this turned over, but I did fill it, so it should be pretty good for us today. Okay, so I just start by putting... I got my glue gun out, but I think I'll have better luck with this. So I just start up at the top. I put it up here. I'm going to turn it over so my marks are on the inside here. I don't want those showing at all. And they will. They'll show through. Get all this other stuff off here. Oh, shoot. Put that down too far. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Okay. Just add some more. This part takes a little bit of time here. I don't know if anybody else does it this way, but I just like to do it this way. I happen to be in Goodwill, or not Goodwill. No, I don't go to Goodwill. I go to Goodwill bins, but I don't go to... I don't know about y'all's Goodwills, but our Goodwills here are, they're crazy price. We have a very nice Salvation Army near us, and well, their prices on books are really good, but everything else is getting kind of like Goodwill. It's crazy, but anyway, I happened to be in there one day and they had a brand new roll of this stuff. They had 3 of them and I only bought 1, and I'm kicking myself. I was kicking myself right after because I had never priced it. I just happened to see her put it out and I thought, I bet I could use that in my journals. I'm going to try it. And then I loved it, and then I looked at the price of, it was a bag with a big roll. And I loved it, and so I checked out the price like at Joann Fabrics, and I thought, you dummy, you should have bought all that, because I think she had like 4 or something, maybe 5 on them. I don't know, it's been several years ago. It was before I went to work. It was way before COVID, you know, when prices were still halfway decent. But I was really kicking myself. It was a long time ago because I wasn't working yet when I bought it, and then I worked for 5 years in the ER, and then I haven't worked for 4 years now, so that was over 9 years ago that I've had this. So it was a big roll because I made a lot of journals with it. I don't want to get that on my other mat. Although I'm running my other mat, I've sprayed so much mist and stuff, and it's sprayed over, and I didn't realize it. But it's okay, it's still a good mat. I can still read the marking on it. But you can see where you can see where my mat, this mat sets. You can see where. Oh well. It is what it is. I've got papers down here that I stamp off on. Scrap papers. Okay, so then we're going to come along and cut this off. But it's rare to find such a good deal now. Goodness. I can't. It's not wanting to cut. I don't know what I have done to these scissors. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm grabbing my real fabric scissors. fight with those the whole video. Now see, for my sewing scissors, I bought special ones. They know. You see these, you leave these alone. This is better. But I never leave these in here. When I'm done, they go back in the other room on my sewing machine. And my sewing machine in the other room is non-touchable. You don't get near it. If they ever want to learn to sew, they're going to learn to sew on this sewing machine. Oh, darn, I just went over glue. To be sure and clean these. A gnat flying around. I had the strangest thing happen today. I opened our back door. It was like Amityville Horror. I'm telling you, like 50 flies were there waiting for me. Never had such a thing happen. I don't know what was going on. It was weird. Okay, that needs glued down right there. I saw that while I was cutting, but I didn't want to take a chance of getting more glue on my scissors. So I decided to wait until I got it cut. So I hope you all are having a good day. It's the weekend here. Well, it's Friday. Tomorrow, my friend and I are going to go shopping. We might even go to the bins, because we're going to that town that has the bins. I don't know if we're going to go there or not. And then Sunday after church, my husband and I, it's the last, every little town in our county has a fall festival of some kind on the weekend, and it's the last one of this fall until the color drive thing I'm talking about. And this one has a nice big car show, and he's been talking about that. And so after church we're going to drive over to that. So it's a little ways, but it's still in our county. It's just about 20 minutes away. So we're going to drive over to that. And if you saw my video talking about the taco truck and how yummy it was, we're hoping that it's going to be there. They haven't posted that they're going to be, but we're sure hoping they're going to be there. Oh, I can't remember what it was we got there. I keep forgetting what it was we got there, but it was so yummy. It only cost $7, and neither of us eat very much, and one plate is plenty for us. We cannot eat more than half of it. In fact, he could only eat a quarter of it. So, we're hoping that they will be there. That will be great if they are. Anyway, we're going to do that tomorrow. That will be fun. Okay, so now, let's hope I got enough of this shirt. I'm probably... Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't have to have the seams in there, and I don't. Well, I will have to maybe include them on the inside, maybe not. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I can cut right on the seams and have enough. Okay, so let me cut down the seams first, and then we'll bring that back in. And what size is shirt? I've got my iron plugged in, so we can iron this a little bit. I don't know if this will tear. Oh, it does. Good. Oh, but don't tear it all the way, because it won't. Oh no, I hope that didn't run my. Oh no, 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 no. I hope I have enough, because it just started ripping the wrong way. It won't tear that way. It's not tearing. It got up to the armpit and it started tearing the wrong way. It went rogue on me. But I don't think I needed it that high. I hope I didn't. Set this off to the side, and then we'll see if I mess this up. See how it went crazy on me there? Oh, there's a little stain on this shirt. Look at that. Oh well, I'm using it. It's for mine. If it was for somebody else, I would try to find something else right about now, but since it's for me, it's okay. Okay, it's gonna be okay. I didn't need it clear up there. You know what, I'll be covering up that stain with the pattern, so it'll be fine. Okay, let's cut it right here. We'll see if it'll tear for me. It's tearing straight though. I don't think it is. Is it? Let's see, does it look straight? Yes, it's straight. Oh, yay. Because I can't cut straight. If I can't tear it, it's not going to be straight. Okay, that's good. Now, let's do it right there. I think that might not be a straight cut. I'm going to have to make sure. No, that is definitely a crooked cut. Okay, let's do it right here. If you got a crooked cut, it won't be a straight tear. Okay. Oh, there came an eyeball from one of my paper piecings. Okay, now let's make sure I got this right. Let's hope I do, because I'm out of fabric if I don't. Yep, that will work. Okay, let's iron this real quick like. Where's my iron pad? Let's do it this way. I just have my little portable iron. This is the best little iron. I got this back when I was making masks during COVID. And I love it. And this little wool iron pad is fabulous. Get a good crisp iron with it. And it's nice, you don't have to drag out the big old ironing board all the time, especially for something little like this. I've had both of them since making masks. That's when I got my new sewing machine too, because my sewing machine that's in here would not sew through all those layers of pleats. It just refused. It wouldn't do it. And so I got a new sewing machine then, and I love it. And it doesn't sew paper ever. I don't sew paper with it. In fact, I really don't sew much anymore right now. I've got a sewing project I need to do. I just haven't. I want to be in here all the time doing this stuff. I don't know. Okay, let me get that thing unplugged. No, I'll need it. Oh, that's not done right there. That did not get de-wrinkled very well. There we go. Oh, that's not perfect, but it'll work. It's okay. Once you get it stretched out on there, it'll be just fine. Okay. I'll put this over here. And we will lay this out. I still don't have all that right there. That's got to be better than it is. That part right there has got to be better. There's some thread there that's holding it together. There we go. Sometimes, you know what I do? I get my heat thing, you know, that I put vinyl on stuff with, and I iron with that. You want to get wrinkles out? That thing does it. Now, you can't have it as hot as you do vinyl with, but it works. Okay. Turn this over. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now what we have to do is glue this down. Actually, do I want to do that or do I want to just sew it down? Yeah, I need to glue it down. And we're going to use fabric tack for that because hot glue or anything like that will leave bumpy bumps and it will be bad. So we will do this the same way. Make sure you get this. I don't want it to be real thick. And I want to make sure that I have this where I want it. And I do. My scissors are in my way. And then rub your hands over your glue really, really, really good so that you're not going to be able to see those glue lines. Okay, and I just remember, before I go any farther, I need a closure. I need a closure. What do I want to close this with? Let me get my lace. We're going to find some closure. I'm glad I thought of that. I would be very sad if I didn't have a closure. When I open this box, you're going to gasp because it's a hot mess. I've tried cleaning it up and it just ends up into a hot mess again. It's fine. Believe it or not, I want something white. I never want anything white. But I do want something white. What's this? Oh, that is pretty. Oh, I only have that much of it. Dee-dum, dee-dum, dee-dum. What would be in here? I can't see. I'm sorry, I gotta get it here where I can just dig and see. This is why I can't ever keep it all nice and neat, because I dig. I just get in here and I dig. I am not finding anything. Here's this. But I don't know if I like this edge. I don't think I do. And I can't. That's pretty. It's huge. It is very pretty. That is very pretty. I don't think I have enough though. That's a problem. I don't have enough of anything except for that one, and I don't really think I like it. I don't think I would be very happy with it. Well, isn't this just honky-dory? Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. That's nice and short. Well, this was a fail. Okay, let me grab one more thing and we'll look in it, and if there's nothing there, then I'm going to have to pause it and go look in my big one that's in the bedroom under the bed. If I wanted cream, I'd have all kinds of it, because I hardly ever buy white. I don't usually want a white one. That box is by overflow, and this is my stuff that I have organized. See, you can see that I just don't buy a lot of white. Now that one's pretty, but it's like an edger. It's not one. I don't even have like a white hem lace in here that I'm finding. Well, here's one. This would work. This one would be very pretty. Let's use that. That will work just fine. Okay. I'll just set this off to the side. Throw those ever towards my basket, or my treasure chest thing. Okay, now what we gotta do is find the center. And I'm just gonna mark it with a pencil, because if I mark it with the Sharpie, it's gonna show. Okay, so there is the center on this side. It's not working. Well, maybe this pencil will. a blue pin, since my thing is blue. Okay, now there is the center on this side, and I always mark the center in the middle too, because it's easy to get off in the middle. There we go. Hopefully that blue will not show through, but at least it's blue. Okay, now I like to use quite a bit. I can cut it off if I need to, but at least, you know. Are you kidding me? Well, that's plenty. That is plenty. Yeah, that'll work. That's plenty to tie it. You know, because you need enough that once your book gets full, you still got plenty to tie it as it chunks up. But I think that's plenty. So I'm folding it in half, making sure that it's straight, you know, they're not twisted or anything. And then that half goes in the center of your book, which is where, right where I marked it. That goes there. So then I will take some glue, get rid of that red thread. That'll definitely show through. Put some glue down here. Lay that there. Oops. See, it's very easy to, you know, go crooked on this if you don't have your center mark there. At least it is for me. Okay. Come back this way. Something else that is very good to use for this stuff is that Wonder Ender. I didn't have any of it, but that is very good to use. I just learned about that when I did a junk journal class at the art center here. And I mean, learned about it. I knew about Wonder Ender. I used to use it like making sweatshirts and stuff, but I never thought about using it for junk journals, but we used it making junk journals up there. I was like, now this is pretty cool. I never thought about this. But it's, you know, kind of expensive too if you're kind of on a budget, which I kind of am. So I just try to do it this way, and I do fine this way. Okay, so now, and I don't need a ton of glue for this because I'm going to come along and sew this. I just want it kind of tacked down. And then remember to always go through and make sure that that glue is rubbed in there so that you don't have lumpy bumpies and you don't see your squiggle lines through your, you don't want to see those glue squiggle lines. So take a minute to really go through and do that. See, like right now I got a wrinkle there. I don't want that there. Okay, so then I'm going to peel this back. It's trying to stick to the lace, but I need to get some more glue. I keep having to wipe off my tip because I'm getting the batting in my tip. This kind of seems to be coming back to me, thank goodness. I keep thinking, I'm not sure what's next, I'm not sure what's next. be stuck underneath. Every little thing could show. That was a big glob of glue. I'm going to have to be very careful to get that out of there. So I'm going to put my hands there first and really smush that out. Oh, I got one there too. Oh, and there too. Yikes. Okay, this has got to be squished out really good too. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how this looks. I'm not seeing any lines or any big bubbles or anything like that. I do see my thing there, which, did it end up on the spine? No, I'll be covering that up. That's good. Now, I am noticing something though. Check this out. How did that happen? That's got to be fixed. Look at that. How did I miss that? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I gotta fix that. How did that happen? We gotta get this apart right here. Because if I didn't have that there, I wouldn't have to worry about it. But, oh my goodness. We gotta take this apart. Because I gotta chop that up. I don't know how this happened. Oh my. How did that happen? Okay. I gotta fix that. Okay, I'm getting my trimmer. I don't know how that happened. I have never had anything like that happen before. That is craziness. Okay, let's hope this will work. Oh, dear me. Okay, so this side is, and this is the side that I got right, huh? Yeah, okay. So this side measures at 7. All right. Wish me luck, y'all. So this side I need to cut to 7. Please work, please work, please work. Oh, what am I doing? I need it to go this way. Okay, so I'm going to put my seam, you know, the bendy part, on 7 and cut. Please, please cut, please cut, please cut, please cut, please cut, please cut, please cut. Okay, I'm going to have to turn it over. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened. Oh, there. I don't know what happened. I have never in all the journals I've made had this happen. That is so weird. So weird. Okay, let's come along and kind of fix this up a little bit. I don't know how that happened. Okay, now it's even. Strange. Very strange. I don't know how I did that. But I did. Okay, put that down. Even it out. I don't want it bulky just because I made a mistake and I'm freaked out here. just happened? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I gotta pause you. Oh, where's my button?